Hi, I'm Jules.
I'm Katie, and we are the Ting Tings.
And you're watching Avenue 11.
Backstage at the Reading Festival here with Katie and Jules, the Ting Tings. Guys, thank you for talking to us. Nice to grab you. You've got a busy time. You're going to be on the NME stage a little bit later on this afternoon. It's a busy summer for you, isn't it?
Yeah, it has been. We're actually getting a week off after tomorrow's festival in Leeds. So, yeah, it's been absolutely insane. So we're looking forward to our week off.
If you had to pick some of the highlights, because I mean it's been an amazing 6 months, a year for you guys. I mean it's been crazy the last 6 months or so, but if you had to maybe look back and go, you know what, I'm going to remember that from this summer, what would it be?
God, there's a lot. I think Summer Sonic, Japan, that was amazing. Going to Japan, playing 11:30 in the morning, thinking when no one's going to be here, we could just rehearse and 20,000 people will turn up, and dealing with the culture out there and the food. That was a big experience, wasn't it? That was amazing.
Lollapalooza was a good one for us in Chicago. It was like it's just a beautiful festival. You stood on the stage and you had like 20,000 people and then the city behind them, and it was just such a great feeling to stand there and look at this beautiful view. And obviously Glastonbury as well was a huge thing for us.
Absolutely. I mean, the first Glastonbury, I think, it's going to be always a date that everyone will remember. You know, it's pretty cool. Here at Reading, though, how have you found it so far? You've been mingling around. You've been in the backstage area over there. How have you been finding it?
We arrived, I think, about 10ish this morning, and we left about 2 a.m. from Manchester. So we stepped on a bus, and we didn't really sleep. We were up kind of. We've been rehearsing this week for new shows, so we were talking about that till quite late. So we didn't get a lot of sleep. So this morning we were really groggy. Sort of like got some coffee and try to get a shower and stuff like that, and then we've only just started to wander about, and there's all the familiar faces like other bands here that we're going, oh, how you doing, you know, that. So we're just starting to get into it now.
You're going to stick around later on tonight to catch some of the other acts?
Yeah, I mean, I think our bus is leaving at 2, so we might catch Manic, which would be fantastic to see them headlining and vibe. Hopefully we get a little side stage thing on it and meet them as well. I've never met them, it'd be great.
Nice one. Give them the old thumbs up from the side of the stage. We like that.
Boys, you're doing all right.
Yeah, you're doing all right. Tell us a bit about the next single, because I mean the stuff's been doing really well, but I think we're looking forward to the next single from the album now. Tell us a bit about it.
It's a song called Be The One. It's actually Jules' favourite song on the album, and we just did the video for it in Chicago, and it was a really interesting video idea, and yeah, you know, it's one of our favourite songs, and it's different to the first two. It's a little bit more melancholy and a bit more of a sort of obvious song as opposed to a chant.
I was going to say, will it be nice for people who don't know the album but just know the singles for you to show a sort of a different side of the Ting Tings, do you think?
Yeah, I mean, we're kind of full of energy. I mean, you know, all our singles are kind of quite high end up there with energy. So this one, we decided that it gave us an opportunity to record a video in Chicago and LA with a director called Keith Schofield. The idea was the song's got like a momentum to it, or a kind of walking feeling rather than a kind of running feeling. So we got a chance to sort of pull back a bit from all that kind of high energy, and it was really interesting to do. It's a great single. It's kind of, I guess, like Katie said, it's kind of like our most songy song, you know, like kind of like a nice complete story there and a cycle. It felt good when we wrote it, so it's a good track to put out.
And when you're on the subject of videos, up against Britney Spears at the MTV Awards, you know, the press have kind of sort of cottoned onto this. How do you feel about that?
It was a bit of a shock to us, really, you know, because the public voted for it, and you know, it was the American public, and we didn't realise that we were so well known there yet, and so really excited to go to the awards and just see all these glamorous people parading themselves around, and just, you know, we still feel like total outsiders to things like that, so we just sort of look at it from a different perspective to what I think most of them people look at it from.
It's pretty surreal, isn't it?
It is. I mean, you know, we're flying in there from Australia to go to the awards, and we've never done anything like that, and there's going to be like hobnobs and wine and stuff like that. We turn up with our sweets and vodka, and it's going to be quite funny. So,
what else does the rest of the year hold for you guys? Are you working on new stuff as we speak? What's the deal there?
We're touring. We go to Australia, then we go to America, then back to Japan, and then some European dates, and then our headline tour of the UK in September. It's the first tour that we can, you know, do a bit of a production show with it, because it's a bigger venue, so you can afford to, you know, put more money into the lights and the visuals and the ideas and stuff like that. And we just tour until the end of the year, and then we're gonna, when we get fed up of it, stop and write the next album.
Well, we've not quite fed up with you yet. Guys, thank you so much. Stacey and Jules from Ting Tings. You know what you're meant to say now.
Yeah, I'm not
So
going to do it.
I knew it wouldn't happen anyway. Katie and Jules, thank you so much for talking to us. Best of luck. Have a brilliant time at Reading as well, won't you?
Will do. Thank you.
Thank you.